Why a Barndominium? Well, I guess I would blame it on Lucille, but that wouldn't be fair. When we finished our decade-plus time over in Hawaii, we decided we wanted to see a lot of the country, and we wanted to get an RV. I've talked about this in other videos. Couldn't afford a new one, and we searched and searched, and finally, in a small town close by, we found a small 20-foot Pleasure Way RV for sale for the price of a used pickup. We bought her, and we named her Lucille. And we had some fun that very summer after we bought her. But Lucille had no place for the following winter, and she wound up buried in snow, abandoned in the cold. So we decided, well, we're going to have to make a home for Lucille. Let's build another garage. And as all plans, sometimes they grow and grow, and pretty soon we found ourselves building the Barndominium. This is phase one.
This is what happens when you have a RV stored in a snowbank in the winter in North Dakota.
Yeah.
Right? It only took a skid steer payloader, a snow blower, a rake, a bunch of shovels, ladders, everything to get it out. So now we're going to see if we can get the top off it and see if we can get it out of here. Well, when you live in North Dakota and you're doing your work, you know, you have to be a plumber, an electrician, skid steer operator, backhoe operator, you know, the whole works. We just went to finally get the RV out, and I'm headed home back to the cabin after digging it out over at Bump Break's house.
This is the Barndominium story. This first phase is the planning phase. There will likely be 15 or more videos to follow on the different phases of the Barndominium. This first phase is planning and a little backstory on how the Barndominium came to be. At least the perceived need for the Barndominium. For heat, right?
That one's for heat,
Yeah.
One must be for the garage, one for the house, maybe.
So there will be 4 200 amps and 100 in there. Does it require something else up here?
These are only rated for 200 amps. If you go any bigger, it would require a CT service.
Like over there, across the road.
Yeah.
Well, it's a 200 amp service entrance, but I'm not going to run any. It's going to have floor heat. Yeah. Hi,
Chris.
Hi, Chris. How you doing?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Scott asked me to chat with you a little bit on building, you know?
Yeah, he said something about maybe a generator hookup or something.
Time frame or anything?
He just said, I'm kind of at Scott's because he'll let me know when they start, and
Yeah.
so he hasn't mentioned anything about that.
Yeah.
He didn't have his master's.
Yeah.
So he said, no, I'm working on it. Well, what are you going to do in the meantime? Because he quit me without having any of that.
Yeah.
Any of that.
And he's in the bucket up there right next to it.
nothing to it. Yeah.
See when you got the right equipment.
That thing isn't even very far in the ground, you know what?
They said the other one they're going to put down 6 feet.
That still doesn't seem
like right for a 45-foot pole.
Yeah. Yeah, but that dang pole looks okay, doesn't it? And they just run that ground wire just right alongside the pole. There's no ground rod or nothing down there.
They'll put one at the base of the pole.
Oh, rod, yeah. Holy moly. He just, that's it, huh?
They've done that before.
Like they've done it before. Then he's just going to walk it over to the trailer, I suppose. They make it look easy. Yeah.
What temp did you have up here this morning?
40 something. It was chilly.
Yeah.
It's chilly now.
I had 39 the lowest when I was heading out west this morning.
Yeah, we have that garden. Linda's going down to the farm actually today, and that rope you mean, or it just slid off?
It slid off there.
I wonder, that bit must be 7 feet then, huh? Or 6 or whatever you said. Well, I could have used that with when I put in that stupid fence, man.
Yes, Mr. Bonley came to the county. This is at Lake Metagoshi. It's just a county-owned road. That is why it is in the county zoning guidelines. The zoning board approved the variance, and then it got tabled at the last meeting per what Richie came up with funding wise of building inside a road right-of-way setback.
And your setback for it's zoned for is 45 feet in your man. Under it. That's what it says for Lake Metagoshi. And this was 2017. Every one of those buildings are non-conforming use, unless they go by your county zoning ordinance, which says 2017 setbacks, front, side, and rear, 20 feet from the lot line, or 45 feet from a two-way traffic roadway center line, and 33 feet from a single.
Now, if you are granted the variance, and you just stated that you'll be 60 feet instead of 45, you won't turn around and change your plans and go to 45.
No, I've got character, you know.
Well, I'm just
Discussion. Call for a vote. We'll do a roll call vote on this. The motion is to approve the variance. So proceed with the roll.
Adams?
Yes.
Rude? Meyer?
Yes.
Markort?
No.
Chelsea?
Yes.
Motion passes. Thank you, Mr. Bonley, for your time.
No, thank you.